Everyone remembers Perry Como as the nicest guy on TV. But in just 14 seconds in 1957, something happened that proved it, at least on the surface. Behind the charm was a man who once called his hit songs crap, refused awards, and shocked fans with sudden bursts of anger. Perry Como was born May 18, 1912, in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, the seventh of 13 children to Italian immigrant parents. Growing up poor, his family spoke only Italian at home, so he learned English at school. Music and faith were central to their lives. By age 10, Perry worked at a barbershop for 50 cents a week, eventually owning his own chair by 13 and helping support his family. Music captivated him early. He played a $3 organ at age 3 and later taught himself guitar and trombone. Though not perfect, he once lost a week's pay in a dice game. His father's forgiveness shaped his character. Near the end of his life, his children fought over his estate. That famous 1957 pool jump wasn't just kindness. It was about control, something Perry rarely had personally. Perry Como started young, joining the Canonsburg Italian band and earning the nickname the Singing Barber by cutting hair while singing at weddings. By 14, he owned a barbershop, making good money to support his family when his father fell ill. Inspired by Bing Crosby, he sang locally and met Roselle Bellin at 17. They married in 1933 and stayed together for 65 years. Though initially reluctant to leave barbering, Perry joined a band for $28 a week, struggling with low pay and long tours. Early setbacks included harsh criticism from a record exec who said he sounded too much like Crosby, and nearly losing his band job because his lyrics were hard to understand. With advice from his band leader, he found his own smooth, sincere style. Family always came first. He once left a live show when Roselle went into labor, risking his career. In 1942, he quit music to return to barbering, but was soon offered a radio show and a record deal. His 1945 hit Till the End of Time stayed #1 for 10 weeks, making him the first pop singer with 2 million selling songs at once. He became a comforting voice for America during tough times. Hollywood signed Perry, but he hated the studio system. After publicly insulting studio boss Louis B. Mayer at a party, his contract was ended, something he later admitted he planned. Despite huge success, Perry disliked many RCA songs, preferring Broadway standards. He recorded quickly, seeking artistic freedom. In 1961, he released By Request, with songs he loved, but it didn't sell. Meanwhile, RCA sold millions of his records yearly, 4 million in 1 week of 1946 alone. In 1998, Perry said, "Those songs paid for my house and put my kids through college, so I can't complain. But I'd have preferred singing the Great American Songbook instead of crooning about hot diggity dogs." Radio gave him freedom. On December 11, 1944, Perry began hosting the Chesterfield Supper Club, a 15-minute weeknight show thanks to Doug Storer, who pushed for Perry despite initial resistance. On December 24, 1948, NBC brought cameras into the radio studio to test a new idea, broadcasting it on TV. What was supposed to be a 3-week trial became a hit. By September 1949, The Perry Como Show was a regular TV program. Though Perry felt awkward on camera at first, he imagined he was just talking to family in his living room, a trick that worked. In 1950, he moved the show to CBS and expanded it. It began airing 3 times a week and later grew to a full hour. By 1956 to 57, it was NBC's only show in the Nielsen Top 10. He won 5 Emmys in a row and a Christopher Award. It was also among the first shows broadcast in color. Perry Como and Jackie Gleason had a friendly ratings rivalry, joking weekly about who won. In 1958, Perry's Catch a Falling Star became the first ever RIAA gold record, though Perry disliked the song and even sang a sarcastic version at the ceremony. Despite winning a Grammy for it, he never warmed to it, saying stardom just happened. In 1955, NBC signed him to a 12-year deal, and Kraft Foods later offered $25 million for 66-hour-long shows, plus a 10-year spokesperson deal, making Perry the highest-paid man on TV. He founded Roncom, his own production company, but felt trapped by the business. His family-friendly shows aired worldwide, earned a 1956 Peabody Award, and his Christmas specials became beloved classics. Perry received the Kennedy Center Honor in 1987 and joined the Television Hall of Fame in 1990. His 1958 B-side, Magic Moments, topped UK charts for 8 weeks, while Catch a Falling Star was a US hit, an unusual split success. In 1957, Perry created a legendary TV moment by jumping fully clothed into a pool after Esther Williams's wardrobe malfunction. He ended his weekly show in 1963 to focus on family, switching to monthly specials. In 1980, he filmed a Christmas special in Jerusalem and only sang Ave Maria where it felt sacred. In 1970, Perry made a comeback with the global hit It's Impossible and performed live in Las Vegas for the first time since 1944, earning $125,000 a week. In the 80s, he turned down big offers to stay with his family. President Reagan honored him with the Kennedy Center Award in 1987 for his humble, calm TV style. Perry married Roselle Bellin at 21. They had a stable 65-year marriage with 3 children. Though calm on screen, Perry had a temper and quietly supported his large immigrant family. He and Roselle were honored by the Catholic Church in 1952 and met Pope Pius XIII in 1958. But Perry kept his faith private. Despite earning an estimated $40 million, Perry lived simply in Florida. He sold over 50 million records, won 5 Emmys, and earned 3 Hollywood Walk of Fame stars, radio, TV, and music, but preferred a low profile, often seen grocery shopping unnoticed. He died peacefully in 2001 at age 88, sitting in his favorite chair. His daughter Terry recalled sharing ice cream just a day before. Perry had battled Alzheimer's for 2 years, and after giving up golf, it felt like part of his soul had faded. Even into his later years, Perry performed occasionally and enjoyed it as long as he wasn't tired. He earned major honors: the Kennedy Center Award, 1987, TV Hall of Fame, 1990, and a posthumous Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, 2002. Behind the scenes, he resented many hits forced on him by RCA, calling his $25 million craft deal a golden cage. He preferred cutting hair over the business pressures. He ended his Hollywood career by mocking studio boss Louis B. Mayer in 1948. Despite selling over 100 million records, Perry avoided the spotlight and awards, needing a push to accept his first RIAA gold record. Though rumors claimed he dodged the World War II draft, he was classified 4F due to family obligations, quietly supporting his large family. After his death, a bitter estate dispute arose. His Florida mansion sold for $3.25 million in 2002 and is now worth over $17 million. Perry once had a $1.2 million per year NBC contract, about $10 million today, far more than he ever boasted. His 2002 Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award recognized his influence alongside legends like Al Green and Joni Mitchell. He earned 3 stars on the Walk of Fame, a rare honor. Michael Bublé credits Perry as an inspiration, and Bing Crosby called him the man who invented casual. Decades later, his music found new life on TikTok, reaching new generations. His Christmas classic Home for the Holidays remains a seasonal favorite. The studio where he recorded later became the Wild Studio 54 nightclub, symbolizing entertainment's change. In 1961, Perry calmed a nervous 13-year-old Brenda Lee by purposely flubbing lyrics, revealing his kindness. RCA's Billboard tribute read, "50 years of music and a life well lived." Perry never chased fame, but everyone noticed him anyway. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below.